If you haven't had an opportunity to watch the latest episode of Arrow, stop listening now. Major spoilers, here we go. Tonight's episode was called Guilty. And guilty is charged. That's what we're given. Guilty is charged, man. Guilty is charged is the directors and the writers and the actors for doing such an amazing job. Bravo. Bravo. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, man. I give you a rating tonight of 9 out of 10 stars. It hasn't happened in so long. Hasn't happened since the pilot episode in episode 2 of season 1. I haven't watched this show and talked about this show openly since season 1. But now we're in season 3. We're on this episode called Guilty, which opens up the gates, the floodgates for comic book source material, scenes, action scenes, characters, you name it, man. And so we're going to start right from there. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, and I'm going to have a reaction video for this. The Arrow gave us boxing glove arrows. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Listen, the Arrow, Green Arrow, pulled an arrow out of his little satchel. He pulled it back. He took aim. Before he released it, he said, you know what? Let me grab this boxing glove. Let me grab this boxing glove that's just sitting here. I mean, to be honest, it was just sitting there doing nothing. And let me pick it off the floor, take aim, and let me hit this guy across the face. I mean, I'm telling you, man, you're inside of the Wildcat gym. There's boxing gloves. There's equipment. Everything that, you would want, Green Arrow to interact with, he did. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, man. I literally stood up and I began to slow clap. And my dad looked at me and was like, what the hell? Because he just didn't understand. I'm sitting there cheering. I'm sitting there laughing. It was just such a great moment on television, man. I am telling you, I haven't felt this good since Smallville. And we're talking about Arrow. We're talking about a show that if you listen to any of my previous podcasts, I go into it. I lay into Arrow every single week after week after week. Because I'm like, give me something, man. Give me something that I can feel. Give me something that I'll have passion about. Give me something that I can officially say and announce like, yo, that's straight dope in this show. That's the dopest thing I've seen in my entire life, son. Yo! And they gave it to me tonight. Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. You're in Wildcat Gym. You're investigating some murders that are happening around the city, okay? Let's just call it there's another vigilante out there, right? Ted is being confronted by Green Arrow, and the Arrow is trying to take him down because he thinks that he had killed or murdered some people, and that's when he picks up the boxing glove, takes aim, shoots it across his face, boom, right in the chin, knocks the dude out. It was just one of those moments, man. Tonight, what I love the most about tonight, apart from the boxing glove Arrow scene, was the ending. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read it off my notes, okay? Because I have notes here, ladies and gentlemen. I told you this episode really, it did something to me, okay? I'm Cupid, stupid. I'm Cupid, stupid. Alright, so listen, we're talking about Carrie Cutter, aka Cupid, alright? And now everything kind of makes sense, just a little bit more. And I'm not going to say, well, you know what, I will. I believe that she's been watching him, Green Arrow, for a while. She's already obsessed. She's already the psychotic, crazy person. She's already in love with the item that she wants, and that's the Green Arrow. And so everyone that stands in her way is going to be killed. And I think that she's responsible for the death. I'm just going to say that. Because tonight, they ended that whole, did Roy kill Black Canary? Find out later on Arrow. They actually told you, tonight, like, no, the Makuru that was inside of Roy's system, it didn't work that way, he obviously, sometimes he has, some crazy, moments, but, you didn't kill, Sarah. You didn't stab her. You didn't throw 3 arrows into her. That was just a flashback from something that you had kind of locked up inside of a closet and closed the door on, right? So it wasn't you. Roy remembers he didn't kill Sarah. And what was kind of cool tonight was that Felicity helped him out. And I really love that because Felicity, she could have easily just ran up to Oliver Queen, was like, Ali, Roy did something bad, meh, meh, meh. But she used her skills, her knowledge, and just her know-how to be there for Roy, man. And Oliver Queen, man, what kind of got me tonight, man, I really got pissed off at this dude again. And that's why I was like, I was still very thankful that, Laurel Lance did a great job tonight, Felicity, Diggle, even Roy, who, does ridiculous flips every now and then. But everyone was really, really good in the episode, and Oliver Queen was the one that pissed me off again. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, at least it's not a totally failed episode. And the reason why I say that is because, you didn't have to, be such a dick towards Roy. You know what I'm saying? You messed up too, man. You've killed people before. Season 1, let's just go look at that. You've done some dirt, man. So don't sit up there and try to be acting all high and mighty, and this is season 3, you know what I'm saying? So you're a junior now inside of this superhero business. So you don't have to approach a situation with emotions. You should have enough know-how to kind of calm yourself down, man, and think before you act, and that's all I got to say about that, man. But it was just cool to see Diggle. He was able to, kind of reason and be that voice of reasoning with Oliver Queen. So was Felicity. So was Roy. Roy got kicked out. He started, he was going to leave, and then he came back and he helped the team out, and that kind of, solidified everything, within their little pack, man. It was just, I really loved the episode, man. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Have I said that before? I really love this damn episode, man. All right. Let me talk about just one more thing, man. Tonight, Diggle was talking about how justice, has a meaning, has a purpose. So we actually define justice tonight, man. So you never give up on your projects. You finish your projects until their completion. And if you can't find another way to solve the solution, you know what I'm saying, you do see it through to the end. That's justice. Now, what I really loved when Laurel, she went back and she talked to Ted inside of the Wildcat gym, she said, I want to be able to find justice outside the courtroom. I thought that was just dope. And then we seen the pictures of her today inside of the Black Canary, with the leather on, you know what I'm saying? Tits are out. You got the mask on, you know what I'm saying? She definitely lost, probably between 40 to 50 pounds. Compared to season 1, so she's no longer fat Laurel. She's like this skinny, in shape Laurel, and she's ready for action. Okay, I didn't see any fishnet. Just gonna say that. Didn't see any fishnet, but it still looks pretty good. It's definitely... There's really no difference between, I always call Arsenal Red Arrow. There's really no difference between Arsenal, Green Arrow, and Black Canary now. They all have the same tactical leather. It's not even damn tactical. It's just a damn leather outfit. There's nothing cool. There's nothing different about it. It's all the same, man. One thing that I did notice is that with Cupid's arrows, you know what I'm saying, were just like hard arrows. She, definitely had like a little bit more costumey, maybe she's a fan type, gimmicks and outfits on, man. So that was very interesting, man. It looks like Ted's going to be around for a while. I'll say one thing about Isaac Stansler, and I'll leave it at that. I would have liked to see a little bit more of his character. I understand that they were trying to make little similarities between Arsenal and Green Arrow with, Isaac and Ted, or Stansler and Ted, whatever you want to use his last name or first name. But they should do a little bit better, man. That's all I got to say. And if you want to hear my rant about the stunt double, go ahead and look in the description box. It's in there. I definitely go off on that. Other than that, man, I can't wait for next week. It looks like next week should be the Cupid, and I'm telling you, man, if they do what Smallville did with the love connection, the obsession, it's gonna be a damn good episode. I'll go ahead and say that now, man. Hopefully they do it right. Fingers are crossed, guys. Thanks again, man, for listening. That was 10 minutes. I love this. I loved it, man. I can't believe I just spent 10 minutes in 2014 on November 12th talking about arrow. That's a very rare situation, man. But guys, salute to you guys that have been watching the show, man. You were right. And Mike B, shout out to the homie, man. You called it, man. This episode, top notch, man. Right there, guys. Thanks again for watching.